Hi, Twin Flames. Hope you're all doing well. Slow down time with me, why don't you? By merging minds with the new mind our Earth Kingdom has recently acquired, to fill yourself with the plentiful consciousness from this hidden sector, pillar, region, funnel, tunnel, love boat, transwheel, radiate station, pork and bean chamber, getaway, and train spotting spy system, etc. To gain a higher form of ascension, your electrons, joint and singularly, need for nourishment, class upgrades, class reminders, Philanstroph, high-tech implants, surgery instincts, we're in, storage ways, receipt stock, and miles a minute, among many other things required for our ultimate ascension, singularly and individually. Doesn't this sound exciting? Just as usual, when filling in on one of these pre-advanced class, pre-AP class, Ascension rules, or tutor sessions, I feel comfortable more when we're able to go over it first, before we say we know it all. So let's do it. The waxing crescent moon is the phase of the moon for twin flames that occurs when a small portion of the moon is visible from the ground. It is the second phase of the moon's cycle and appears following the new moon, which we just had and was all powerful. It is mostly visible in the western sky shortly after sunset and lasts for about a week until finally transitioning into the first quarter phase of the moon. The moon's orbit carries the illuminated side of the moon farther into view, making it appear to grow each day. The angle of the moon and the sun during a waxing crescent moon phase causes gravitational pulls on the tides to cancel each other out, which decreases the amount of tidal pull. On more spiritual, depthful levels, it also helps our hearts open up on an emotional level, as crescent moons tend to do, to speak up to our twin, to be honest with ourselves, or to anywhere needed, which is so honestly important in a serious twin flame union, a serious love union in general, and in serious life. So let's get serious. The word crescent having a bit to do with crying here, as we part ways with the limiting, separative, depressing, illusory past another layer. And this is so we may have enough emotional depth to contain and support the massive, expansive love and message of our twin flame unions, of our other halves, to support the honesty and containment of our union, to support our businesses when put together, to acquire a greater sense of freedom and space within ourselves, to have fun with our twins as we're meant to shed off layers of lies, tying us to false timelines of the past, holding us back with karmic negativity, to let go of counter debris, keeping us from being inspired, as well as to earn a greater boost of strength and reward to move forward in life as a sovereign, whole, refreshed, independent individual, separate from the twin flame or not, all leaving us as some form of naked and unafraid by the time the shedding process is over from the filtration pool we go through during this pivotal time frame. Although we, of course, would love to end up with our twin in the end. Powers of talents and enlightenment are also good to boost at this time as well, and so much more. The shifts that we make throughout the waxing crescent phase is also a sort of setup and adjustment period for when the first quarter phase finally arrives here about a week following, which is an extra fact. So, now that we've received a decent foundation of underlying understanding regarding the waxing crescent moon phase and what it's here to do for us for enlightenment, surely due to reach, I think now we are fit and tamed enough to begin the mini one card only takes transmission. It's a doozy. The bold lion, to remind us we're just the same as twin flames and rot, is the maleficent strength card. His wisdom teaches us that we have far surpassed enlightenment, have been struck by it, and can grow a unicorn horn for transpass much more than many, and that we ever could in childhood. And now we can have childhood. For isn't this the point of the new earth? Bold like a Leo I am, and I already knew this, duh. We could move on without our twin for days. Because moving on is what we're used to, until we don't have to anymore. For bagging my groceries is all I wanted to do. And that's relatable. I've made no mistakes, or no regrets, and no complaints. For that is all like gravy. And now I miss the old days. You didn't want it back then. And your twin can have your cup now. 'Cause lions roar. This should be enough to reawaken him. Subscribe if you feel you receive a lot from these videos of mine. Comment down below if you have any questions, or would love to chat about what you've gathered here today. Donate to my PayPal if you feel you love to commune and say thanks. And I'll be back here with more enlightening videos for the Twin Flame Ascension Collective in the future. Bye now.